and their reports will be presented. We start with the Group A and follow through other groups. Group A, this was chaired by Lamia Murshid, and the entrepreneur is Amina Begum with the Shatranji. Report will be presented by Sadia Zahid. Sadia. Microphone.
Hello everybody, I'm Sadia Zahid presenting for Group A. This is Nishbetganj Shatranji Hosto Shilpo presented by Ms. Amina Begum, who is requesting an investment of 100,000 Dhaka from GTT. The first question is whether there were any critical questions raised. There were 3 critical questions that were raised in the discussion. The first was that was raised by someone from Rangpur area, that whether it's possible to achieve 40% gross profit in an area where the competition for her is very stiff. She says that it will be easy for her to achieve that profit margin, as the product she produces is produced by herself. The quality is better than the others, and she has from her family experience, she has a lot of knowledge about the market. Another critical question raised was whether the designs and color schemes can be improved. She says that she mostly produces products which have been ordered to her, but she has the capacity to produce new designs by herself, and also as a suggestion it was made that maybe she can look up newer, more trendy designs on the internet. The third critical question was whether her marketing plans could be improved. She already has a marketing strategy like the ones where she offers if you buy 2 Shatranjis you can get 1 free, but also she requests that if she could be introduced to other chain markets here in Dhaka by GTT, that would be helpful for her to get more demand, as she has some unutilized capacity to produce already. And Grameen Telecom Trust has made the suggestion that maybe they can they can introduce her products to Grameen Poshra, which is an online marketing site. So she can also reach many more customers if she sells her products online. The second question is what are the attractive features of the project? The attractive features of her projects, the first is that she produces a vast, she has a diversity of products that she sells apart from the mats that we have seen today. She also produces bags and jute Shatranjis, which are much less produced because not many people know how to produce it. She also makes prayer mats in large orders and small orders as well. The second is that she has her family members are also part of the management of her business, so she doesn't have to rely on others for her management. The third is whether the group feels comfortable about the business's success. Our group feels comfortable about the business's success, as our entrepreneur has has a lot of knowledge, a vast experience, and good leadership quality as well. She is hardworking and confident. The group's judgment about what may be the maximum payback period. Our judgment is that currently she's getting a 20,000, she gets 20,000 taka of neat profit now. At that rate, 4,000 taka installment over 30 months should be easy right now. But after the investment has been made, it will increase. So 4,000 taka installments should not be a problem for her. Our group has rated its financial success at a 9, but also that it's the financial success depends a lot on how much orders she gets. So the marketing would be a big factor, but social success-wise, we also rate it 9, as she already employs 15 women other than her family members, and she intends to add 5 more people after she gets the investment. So our group strongly recommends this project for investment. Thank you.
Thank you. Very good. Good presentation. Now let's see if there are any other comments or questions from other groups who did not attend this group, if they want to raise any issue or suggest anything. If not, we accept this recommendation and we congratulate the entrepreneur, Amina. No, Christian? Yeah, Amina Begum. Amina Begum, koi to Amina Begum. Amina Begum ke amra hattali dei ebong abhinandan janai. We wish you best. তোমার ভালো ভালো সুন্দর মতো হোক, সবাই এটা পছন্দ করছে, তোমার শতরঞ্জিও পছন্দ করছে। এখন এটা কত বড় করতে পারো সেটা হলো তোমাদের ব্যাপার। এটা দেখো, আমরা সবাই তোমার পেছনে থাকবো, ওরা সবাই সাহায্য করতে চায় মার্কেটিংয়ের ব্যাপারে, অন্যান্য ডিজাইনের ব্যাপারে ইত্যাদি। তো আমরা আশা করবো যে সুন্দরভাবে করবে। ঠিক আছে আমিনা, থ্যাংক ইউ। আচ্ছা, এবার আমরা আসি পরবর্তীতে। নেক্সট ওয়ান ইজ Mofazzal Mandal. She is the entrepreneur, and the group was presided by Saleha Begum. Qazi Saim will be the report here.
Good noon.
It's about the flute.
This is Qazi Saim Jayat reporting from Group B. The project that we had was Muzaffar Classical Arbashi. It's a Novinodada project of Gramin Shakti Samajik Babsha Limited. Our entrepreneur is Muzaffar Mondol. He's 27 years old from Gajipur, and he has self-invested 30,000 taka in his business and looking for an external investment of 50,000 taka. So during the evaluation, we talked about different features of his business, and we started out by asking him a few critical questions. At first, we asked if he felt that the popularity of flute playing was decreasing day by day in recent times, and if it had any effect on his business. He replied that although the trend may have become less popular in urban areas, it has huge popularity in rural areas and among artistic people. So he said that he didn't feel that the popularity may go down any further. And we asked that if he felt threatened that the flutes could be manufactured from any alternative raw materials or sources, and could it pose a threat to his business. He said that he didn't know of any such prospective raw material that could be made, that would meet the demand of bamboo-made flute. And we asked that in the case the current source of raw materials had run out or depleted, could he come up with any alternative sources? He said that there are bamboo forests in many places in Bangladesh and even in his locality, but they vary in types, and he believed that the supply of bamboo would never run out of supply. Then we discussed the different attractive features of the project. We found that the project was attractive because it was very environment friendly, first of all, and the raw material is very organic. It has huge demand and has regular customers. It's serving a specific cultural value in society, and he is also generating employment through his business. He has already employed 2 people, and he plans to employ another after getting the investment. And then we want to ask ourselves that if we are comfortable about the success of this business, and the group agreed that he has 5 years of experience and he inherited the business from his father, and he has much knowledge of the relevant industry. Seeing all his skills, the group was comfortable of his success. Then we discussed the payback period, and he has asked for 50,000 taka of investment, and he intends to pay it back by 2 years. And he said that if it is possible, he would like to pay back within a year. So the group was quite impressed, and they felt that he would be able to meet the time. Then we went on to rate the project, and based on financial success we gave it 9, and on social success we gave it 9 out of 10. During the social success, the participants discussed that the project has a huge cultural value in society, and they also opined that the cultural dissonance in the society could be that is existing currently in Bangladesh could be harmonized by the increasing the cultural value in society. And they strongly recommended that the project should be funded by the funding company. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Let's give a big applause for Group B for their recommendation and their hard work. Now Bashi is getting more and more interesting. His father is here. I didn't know that. So would like him to perform, if he can do that. Yeah, it will be wonderful. It's a cultural addition to the Design Lab for the first time. Ashen, যেখানে বসলে সুবিধা আমরা একটু শুনি। হ্যাঁ সেই ও ভালো, তোমাদের লাকি ওয়ান্স। now the proposal is sufficiently sweetened for your approval.
Can I draw your kind attention, please?
Yes, please.
I got a very good message from today's this discussion. Very recently in our office we were discussing about propagation of bamboo in different households. Just to give you an idea, while we are working in Chittagong Hill Tracts, we have observed that most of the people in Chittagong Hill Tracts are earning maximum money from cultivation of bamboo. And that bamboo is muli bamboo. But this bamboo, while I was just sharing or translating it from Bangla to English, I observed that it's grown in Noapara of Chittagong. It also gives an ample opportunity for those who are working for the livelihood, for the improving, for addressing poverty issue. We can grow this bamboo in different places. If I will try to catch up this project. If I find that calm or rhizome is available, I will, first of all, I will multiply it and then I will try to promote cultivating in different parts of Bangladesh. This is very important. Bamboo is very important for Bangladesh.
You need the seedling or you need the roots?
I said rhizome. In fact, bamboo can be propagated both by seeds and rhizome. Rhizome means mutha. Mutha jeta boli amra Banglaয়. So if I get mutha, then I can start replicating those rhizome. So there are technologies to replicate bamboo from rhizome.
Well, this can be a social business itself. Promoting cultivation, somebody can produce it and distribute it as a part of a household activity. Good, so it been finally, can we musically approve this? It's good. আচ্ছা তাই নাকি ও ভালো আজকে বাসির কাজ তো হয়ে গেল এখানে আচ্ছা বাহ ভেরি গুড ভেরি গুড আমরাও চাই এটা খুবই সুন্দর আমরা জোরে হাততালি দিই মফস্বলের জন্য থ্যাংক ইউ থ্যাংক ইউ
Sir, as we say, do it with joy. So that is the example of the seventh principle itself.
Not only do it joy, do it music. Very good, we like that. Thank you. So lots of new things happening this session, today's Design Lab. Now we move to Group C. This was presided over by Ehsanul Bari. Now report will be presented by Waidur Rahman. Entrepreneurs Ishrat Jahan Champa. Mahi Bastara.
Thank you, sir. This is Waidur Rahman, reporting from Group C. And the project name is Mahi Bostala and Tailors. And the group was chaired by Mohammad Ehsanul Bari, Honorable Managing Director of Gramin Krishi Foundation. Now I'm going through the group discussion. Number one, about the critical question. Basically, there are only one critical question raised about the location of the projects. But considering her business activities and her service, the group thinks the location is okay because she is providing training for the local women and her service is particularly for the women. So considering her customers and service style, the group thinks the location is okay and basically the location is not far away from the main market. It's only 1 to 2 minutes walking distance from the market. And the group has also some suggestions regarding the price, quality and timely delivery of the product and to take feedback from the existing and returning customers, which is very important because basically this is a customer service-based business. And then number two, are there any attractive features of the projects worth mentioning? As I said before, then she said as well that she is providing training service for rural women, and she said as that she gave she trained around 500 women since 2002 to today. So this is a huge achievement for her, and the group thinks this is a very good features of these projects because she trained up 500 women in rural area, including disabled people, as she said mentioned in her presentation as well. Number 3, does the group feel comfortable about her success of this business? Yes, the group feel comfortable about the success because she's in this business in last around 7 years, as she said, and she's successfully running this business since last 7 years, and she made profit around 55,000 taka in last Ramadan Eid and 20,000 taka from the training in 1 month, as she said in the group discussion. Number 4, according to the group judgments, what are the minimum and maximum payback period should be for these projects? According to her business proposal, she said she will give back the investor money in 2 years, within 2 years, and the group thinks this is okay. And she said, and she will give the money back within 2 years, and that's not a problem for her. Number 5. If you wish to grade the projects on its financial and social success potential on the scale of 1 to 10, she got very good score. In financial success, she got 9 out of 10, and social success, she got 10 out of 10. I already mentioned that she's giving training for rural women and disabled people. That's why she got 10 out of 10. Number 6, group's overall recommendation regarding acceptability of the projects for funding. The group thinks it's a very good project, and group highly recommended for the investment. That's all about these projects. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We heard a very good report on Irshad Jahan Champa's proposal. Any question, any comment on that? If not, we give her a big applause. Kothai Champa? তোমাকে আমরা শুভেচ্ছা জানাচ্ছি, সবাই পছন্দ করছে, তোমার দিকে সবাই সুপারিশ করছে, সবার জন্য তোমাকে ধন্যবাদ জানালাম আমরা। Now we go to Murshida Khatun. Her project is Ladies Tailors and Garment. This group is D, presided over by Ashraful Hassan. Now the report will be presented by Abu Naim.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. Mr. Ashraful Hassan was the group leader, so he made the group very comfortable and easy to make the task easy because he is an expert in garments business, all. So we are moving to question number 1, that is the critical questions raised, and did the group suggest some solutions, and if there are any problems, need to get attention. The business was calculated in a very conservative manner, but from the discussion, it was revealed that her income is more than it was presented. So the group suggested to review the calculation to the concerned company, and the group identified the credit sale is high. The group suggested to reduce the sale on credit. And the group also identified one problem in running the business, that is getting good worker because they are using manual machines, so they need to have some automatic machines, that is used machines from in the garments companies. So it is a cheaper price that he can procure the machines. So the group suggested to resolve the problem. And the attractiveness of this business is going to create employment opportunities for 5 more workers at the beginning after getting investment from Grameen Telecom Trust. So this is the attractiveness of the business, and also another attractiveness is she has the provision for retail and wholesale sales. So both the options she is utilizing for her marketing. So that is the group felt that it is the attractiveness of the business. And also the third one is, and the last one, that is the location of the shop. It is a very renowned market, and it is known to them, so it helped her to run the business successfully. A group feels comfortable about his skill considering her leadership. So of course it is she is competing with the traditional ready-made garments. She has kept both the options, stitching dresses as well as the bulk orders, like competing with the garments companies. So it should be called a mini garments, mingling of both. So of course, she's found to be talent. So unquestionably, she is good. Her leadership is unchallenged. And the group was comfortable with 3 years payback period, but unfortunately, she proposed to pay it back by 2 years because the calculation was in a conservative manner. So she said her income is more than the projected in the presentation. So the group agreed after some questions and answers that the group felt that it could be the payback period could be 2 years instead of 3 years. The group finally recommended for financial success out of 10, and social success also 10. And group strongly recommended for investment. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We got a very good recommendation for Murshida Khatun. Any question, any comments on that? If not, we recommend on behalf of the whole group here. Yes, Ashraf.
Not only for this particular group, I have some suggestion because most of the design lab, we found that the tailoring business is more popular and people are bringing these projects for financing. So from the discussion, I got one idea that they are using the normal machine which used earlier in the house or other tailoring shop, and they are just fixing with the local motor. And this is not very safety. That's why he or she is not getting good quality garments worker. So I proposed that most of the garments are now selling their old machine, which is not automatic, but this is for the industrial machine. So this is more safety than this one, and similar price. I heard from her, the cost is 9,500. So 9,500 they can easily buy from the market, second-hand market. Even in the less popular brand like Yamato and other brand, they can buy from 20,000. So next time when the proposal will come, we'll just consider in this way.
It's a very important suggestion, very important suggestion. Let's discuss about it seriously after this session, how to execute this idea and kind of help encourage them to replace the old-fashioned machine with the new machine, the new model machine with almost the same price. Not only we do it for future one, also those who are already involved, we can encourage them and help them to do that and make it a program. See, on trial basis, we can see on several, see how what is the impact? Do they like it or they don't like it for some reason or other? So we are not used to it, we don't know how to operate it. So they say we don't need it. Whatever the reason, we'll check it out. But this is a very good suggestion, like that. So now Murshida, where are you? Yes, Murshida, তোমার এটা পছন্দ করছে সবাই, তোমার জন্য এগুলো আলাপ করতেছে। এই যে নতুন মেশিনের কথা বললো, এটা কি পারবে? এটা এই যে গার্মেন্টের মেশিন দিয়ে চালানো, এটা ভালো হয়। ঠিক আছে, এটা পরে আলাপ করবো আমরা তাহলে কিভাবে করা যাবে। তবে আমরা সবাই মিলে তোমাকে সুপারিশ করছে, তোমার কাজটা পছন্দ করছে, আমরা এটা সুপারিশ করলাম, এখন তারা এটা সিদ্ধান্ত নিয়ে তোমাকে জানিয়ে দেবে। তোমার জন্য আমরা মোবারকবাদ দিলাম, অভিনন্দন জানাইলাম সবাই। Next one is Group E. Champarani is the entrepreneur. It's Shoykot Bob. This is a new word we learned today, and a new technology which we are not familiar. And the group was presided over by Fariduddin Ahmed, and Zubair will make the presentation.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Zubair from Group E. So in Group E, we had a very lively discussion. The business is owned by Ms. Champarani, a 29 years old lady from Nawabganj, Dhaka. She basically manufactures bob. Bob is something which is used for shining stainless steel made out of cloth, thread, and leather. And she has an investment of 80,000 from herself, and she is looking for another 50,000 from Gramin Shakti Samajic Babsha. So our discussion went on a few different issues. We asked her a few questions. The first question asked, that is whether any critical questions in her business, and did the group suggest some solution, and are there some problems which need to get attention? Yes, we have found a few critical issues there. That is, firstly, we identified that there is actually a huge demand for her products, and she has currently 4 consistent buyers, and she needs 4 weeks to meet the demand of these 4 buyers. So we asked her whether more money can help her to scale up her business. Instead of 50,000, she can ask for more investment. She replied yes, if she can get more investment, she can easily scale up her business. She can identify a few more customers and sell her product to these customers. Another critical question asked in her business, that is whether it is harmful for her health as she is using waste garment product, like it can be harmful for her skin, for her inhaling system. She replied, as the waste she used there, it is kind of processed waste, that's why there is no problem for her health and who are involved in this business. And the second question we asked, that is whether any attractive features there, which is worth mentioning. And we have found out from her answer, that is, there is no competitors currently in her locality. She and her uncle is the only manufacturer of this product. So there is very less competition in that business. And then another attractive features identified, that is, there is actually the diversified use of that product. Currently, it is used for shining stainless steel, but it can be used for shining gold, other metals, or even it can be used for shining the tiles in the floor. Then another attractive features which came out from the discussion, that is, she's actually ensuring proper use of, she's recycling garments waste product. That's how she's ensuring proper waste garments waste management. Then the third question, does the group feel comfortable about his success, considering the capacity and leadership quality of the entrepreneur and her business plan? As she has 8 years hands-on experience in that business, she herself is the manufacturer, seller, and distributor of the product. She's also the marketer of that product. That's why she has already proved her capability in that business. And based on her existing financial plan of that business, we found out that she's already having profit in that business. So it is also a good sign of profitability in that business. Then the fourth question, according to group judgment, what may be the maximum and minimum payback period? Currently it is 2 years. She is okay with that 2 years, but based on the demand prospect, we asked her whether she needs more money, as there is actually a huge demand for her product. She replied yes, it would be very helpful if she get more, and that's why our group recommends that there can be another review of that project after 6 months. If she is doing fine with that 50,000, she can be given more money. Then rating the project in terms of financial success and social success, we have given 9 out of 10 because it has good demand and there is also a huge prospect, and we have agreed on giving 9 out of 10 as she has employed already 15 people in that business, and she can employ another 5 people if she can get that 50,000 as investment. And she is helping in recycling garments waste product. That's why we have given 9 out of 10. And group's overall recommendation regarding its acceptability, based on everything, profitability, prospect, demand, entrepreneur's capacity, we recommend the business. Yes, the business can be funded. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's give big hand. Well, as I said before, it's a unique project. We never heard of it before, but it's a very interesting one, and she has dedicated herself to do this job, and she does it very well. So recommendation, we have very good recommendation. If there is any other additional comment to make? If not, we recommend it on behalf of the whole House that this be approved, and the concerned organization will be doing the rest of the processing. আমরা এটা পছন্দ করছি সবাই মিলে, এটা আমরা নতুন শিখলাম, আমাদের শেখাও হলো, তোমার কার্যক্রম সম্বন্ধেও জানতে পারলাম, এবং সবাই চায় যে তোমার কাজটা আরও সুন্দর হোক, বড় হোক। এই উদ্দেশ্যে সবাই সুপারিশ করছে তোমাকে টাকাটা দেওয়ার জন্য। এখন তারা পরিষ্কার সিদ্ধান্ত নিয়ে তোমাকে জানিয়ে দেবে। আমরা তোমাকে অভিনন্দন জানাচ্ছি এই জিনিসটা আমাদের। ধন্যবাদ চম্পারানী, তোমার সাফল্য কামনা করছি। Now we move to the last one, F group, chaired by Professor Latifi, and the entrepreneurs Afroza Begum, and it's Afroza Kutir Shilpo, which is making sieves and other stuff, the bamboo products. The report will be presented by Shaila Sharmin. Shaila.
Assalamualaikum, sir. This is Shaila Sharmin, rapporteur from Group F. Our group was presided by Professor H.I. Latifi, sir. Actually, sir, during the group discussion, the group has found the Nobinugata's product non-durable, and the group also thought her product less demand. So she is asked to rethink an alternative business plan like plastic business. But during a discussion, Nobinugata has informed that she has a huge demand of her product, and the product she makes like chai polo. This type of product cannot be alternated with plastic, and as plastic is not an environment-friendly business, so at last the group thinks it's okay with this business, and the group wishes her all the best. In case of alternative features, the group has found lots of attractive features during discussion. Like the group found this business is less competitor. The business has less competitor, and the business is environment-friendly business. One of the most special features or attractive features of this business the group has found is she engages her daughters in the production process and bears the cost of their education as a remuneration. So by this, she is developing them as a future entrepreneur. In case of question number 3, as it is a less competitive business, she has more demand of her product, and Nobinugata has informed that after getting her investment, she will employ 5 to 6 staff. So the group thinks, or the group feels comfortable about its success. According to the maximum and minimum payback period, Nobinugata has agreed 3 years payback period, and the group is okay with this. In case of financial success, as it is an environment-friendly business, so the group placed 9 out of 10. And in case of social success, as she is creating employment and she is helping skill development of a child by engaging them in this business, so it has 100% financial success, the group thinks. So the group placed 10 out of 10. Social success. The group placed 10 out of 10 in case of social success. In case of question number 6, as it is a profitable business and an environment-friendly business, and the business has sustainability, so the group recommends the project should be funded immediately. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Again, we have a very successful project, very interesting, and it has been recommended highly. So we adopt it and we recommend it to the organization which will be funding. আপনার এটা পছন্দ হয়েছে আফরোজা, সবাই পছন্দ করছে, সুপারিশ করছে, আশা করি এটা সুন্দরভাবে হবে। আমরা সবাই মিলে আপনাকে অভিনন্দন জানাচ্ছি সবাই। So that brings us to the conclusion of this presentation, and we're very happy this time we got lots of interesting ideas and lots of interesting projects. This whole design lab became very interesting today. It started out with the Olympic torch and the whole report on the Olympic in Rio. We saw lots of pictures and videos. So that's unusual. We never do that, but we had a good occasion to do that. And also the presentations were very interesting. Each one of them is interesting. We never had any music in our group here, but we had entertainment with the flute, and also the flute maker is here. So that's a very new thing for us to have a musical instrument production as a business and see how it is done, and it relates to many other issues like bamboo itself, which is a very vital product. And now that the suggestion made that how do we get involved in the propagation of bamboo of particular type, which is not usually available. It's only located in one little cluster of villages in Chittagong. That's about it. So how to make it available in wider area if the demand is there and people can make money out of it. So that's interesting that we had this new idea of fruit making. And also at the same time we had the new idea that we never heard about, making the bop or the mop, whatever it is. But we never knew that it can be done in a household way. We knew that the usual mops that they do the cleaning of the houses, you do it as a kind of handicraft business. But we didn't know this one, which is powered by electricity. I don't know, this one didn't see much how to put it on, to run by the electricity, turn it around by the electricity. But this is very interesting one, and she herself, Champarani herself, is an interesting character who has been doing this on her own way with her own initiative. So this is also an addition to our knowledge, how it can be done. Lots of ideas flowed into it. We have been focusing on that. And also in the traditional one that we have on the garments, which he did lots of them, very regular one. And Asanullah keep asking, can you compete with the garment industry? They don't seem to be bothered by the garment industry. The business and the market there is so enormous, because the more we hear about it, we see the depth and the extent of this market. This is homemade garments, where somehow the export-oriented garment industry never made inroad. Still is a very small piece of the whole household needs of the garment industry. So it's need to be improved, and Ashraf's idea is a good one. If you can help them improve the quality of the sewing machine. If it's available, can do that. It sounds very good, but we have to see how they adjust to them, because they may not be able to run it, and they're familiar with the old one, but they're not familiar with this. So there's a transition in that. Another thing we have to watch out for, maintenance. Probably it's so easy, it's a household experience how to maintain the old machine, old type machine. But they are scared to touch this one. This is operated by electricity or not by electricity, whatever it is, design is different. So is it easy to maintain parts, find the spare parts of them if that's needed? Maybe they don't need maintenance. They don't need any spare parts or something like that. But this is a good idea to give them a more efficient machine so that they can, it's efficient at the same time. What Ashraf has pointed out, it's not efficiency, he emphasized on the safety of the machine, safety of the work. So that's another consideration. Since it's a household product, we want to make sure it's safe in that way. So these are the things that we have done in this section. It's good to get together occasionally, like to kind of get a glimpse of what we do in the Novinodukta projects particularly, because we have done it over 7,000 of them, and more experience is coming. We continue to do that. And we were very happy that we gathered together to Panidiyoma. We have here. We are very happy that we could gather together to oversee this. Lots of new ideas came around it. And we would like to do it every month, but somehow we have to miss the September. We jump September and go to October. October 20 would be our next design lab. We try to compensate it by not the lab itself, but having the open house kind of discussion group in the more frequent way so that we can interact with each other and see how we can focus and we can channel all the enthusiasm to do something concrete and see it happen. There's more and more we can do that. So this will be one. And there'll be some international events coming up. Many of you would be interested probably. One is the Social Business Academia Conference, which will be in Paris on November 9 and 10. Academicians sign up for this. Non-academicians can also come. This would be annual event. We are not having the summit this year because of the complication that we had around summit. So we'll skip the summit, but we'll have the academia conference anyway. So this is one. There are two events coming up. One is in Malaysia, Perak Dialogue, they call it. They'll have a social business day observed within that format in Malaysia, in Perak, in Ipoh. It will be this month. No, next month. Yeah, this will be the first week of next month. And the one this month is in Taipei. They call it East Asian Social Business Forum. This will be held this month. So these are local events that are taken, regional events which are taking place around us. And there'll be one social business country forum in Bombay in September first week. Last week.
November.
Is it last week? November?
November 18th.
18th, November 18th. So there'll be India Country Forum. We are supposed to have our country, all the country forums in Bangladesh during the Social Business Day. But since we didn't have the Social Business Day, some are saying that why don't we have it anyway in our own country since we made the preparations, let's go ahead with it. And they invited me to come and I agreed to go. And this will be on November 18th in Bombay. So this will be Action Tank, which was started in Paris in HSC. So they are copying that idea of Action Tank, bringing top business people, their executives to come together and join hands to create social business along with their conventional businesses. So this would be quite an interesting thing to see how idea that is being practiced in Paris can be now replicated in India. And some of the participants in Paris may join us in Bombay in this Action Tank along with the country forum and so on. So these are kind of snippets of the things coming up. So we're very excited, and I mentioned to you our relationship that is being developed in IOC that will hopefully grow in country by country and also internationally, how we can proceed with that. This will be something interesting to see and take it to the next Olympic International Olympic Committee meeting in Lima, Peru, and also to the next Olympic, how impact can be made on that one. So this preparation that has to be made along the way. We hope this would come up. And social business centers in different universities, they are coming up. New universities are signing up. We saw a lot of interest in Brazil. When I went there in the Rio meeting, I was also invited by Yunus Social Business in Sao Paulo. So we flew out to Sao Paulo, and there was a series of meetings. One of the meetings was with the universities. 48 universities came from all over the country, so that's quite a significant one. They showed a lot of interest, and hopefully that will trigger into more action. So this is one concentrated meeting that we had. And they launched a social business fund in Brazil. Brazil now has not only headquarters of Yunus Social Business in Sao Paulo, they have 27 provinces all over Brazil. Out of 27 provinces, there are Yunus Social Business representatives in 13 of the provinces. So that's quite a presence. All those representatives from all those 13 states, they also came in connection with my visit so that we can discuss their strategy, what they want to do, and so on. During my presence, they launched a social business fund, and they were very happy on the day that we launched. They got support. They wanted to have 30 million real. That's a Brazilian currency, which is about equivalent to $9 million. So that's a $9 million fund. And they were very happy. They all signed up, each one which will put in money for that in the documents that they will put. And one big investment group, they signed up. Whatever will be missing to make it a total of 30 million real, they will put the rest so that it will become 30 million real. So that was quite a good response. Big investment funds coming together and making commitment. Usually they are very difficult people because they are used to their conventional investment money. They don't want to put their money in any other case. But this time they were very upfront in signing commitments for them. So we're very happy with the short visit. There are a lot of accomplishments in Brazil, and Brazil started getting to know about social business, and their interest is growing. So with this, I think I should conclude, and thank you for joining us today, and I hope you continue your interest and come back again. And I'll stop here, and Lamia can explain what will happen after this. There's a photo session, she said, that has to be done. Also, lunch is missing yet, so that has to be done too. And lunch will be served in packets. Feel free to take it and go, or stay and eat together, whoever is staying, and have informal discussion continued. But formal session will end with the announcement from Lamia, and that's it. Lamia.
Yeah, so we have two things left. We would like to do the photo session, and then lunch. Everyone will be, first of all, we'll do a photo session with the Nobin Uddokta, the new entrepreneurs, and the representatives from the companies that are funding them. That'll be the first one. And then we'll we've cleared up the space. We try to do a group picture with Sir and the Olympic torch. And after that, the lunch will be served. So please, everyone, bear with us while we do the photographs, and please stay for your lunch box. So Tanvir, will you come and announce about the photos?
Yeah. So first, I would like to request come all the Nobin Uddokta, new entrepreneur, and the funding companies to take the photographs with Sir. স্যারদেরকে এখানে ছবি তোলার গ্রুপ পিকচার নিব উইথ অল দ্য পার্টিসিপেন্টস। তারপরে স্যার